I wasn't really expecting this to sell, but it was a good material.
I think she was surprised because I picked it up at the garage sale.
Hi, I'm Camilla.
And I'm Kang, and we are the
FI
FI Resellers.
We are part-time resellers on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari. And what we do is we buy items really cheap at garage sales and at thrift stores, and we sell them for profit online. So if you are interested in doing that, stay tuned because we're going to show you all of what has sold for us in the past week. Then we're going to tell you all of our numbers, so exactly how much money we make in this side hustle. Then we're going to show you how we invest that money and how that's going for us. And then we're going to share what are called community BOLOs. So these are items that have sold for a lot of money for other people, other resellers just like us. So those are items that you should be on the lookout for. BOLO, be on the lookout.
Hey, before we get started, I want to show you this. Hey, it's a Sunbonnet Sue quote.
So cute.
This pattern is called Sunbonnet Sue. It's so cute.
Yes, it's a very old pattern. It's, has been used throughout the ages. So you'll find these quilts from all ages, and put that Sunbonnet Sue in your title. Then people who are a fan of that pattern can find that quilt.
Yeah, Camilla's a really big fan, one of her favorites.
Yeah,
so anyway, just wanted to show that to you, and it's one that we have on sale, but we have a lot of other ones that we're gonna rotate through as we make these videos. Okay, so our first sale was this blank single stitch t-shirt that we sold for $21.15 on eBay.
Yeah, so this surprisingly got a good amount of interest. Not a lot of people wanted to pay that much for it. A lot of people wanted to pay about $10 for this t-shirt, but we ended up selling it for $15 plus shipping on eBay.
We sold this pair of Vionics for $24.30 on eBay.
So Vionic is one of our favorite shoe brands to sell. It always sells very quickly for us, and this one was no exception. It sold in just a couple days, and they sell from anywhere between $20 and $30.
We sold these jeggings by American Eagle for $17 on Mercari.
These were distressed, but I think that they also were ripped. So it was kind of hard to tell at the store, but when we got them home, we realized that the one rip went a little too far. It went like all the way to the seam on the knee, but they still sold, but that's why they sold for just so little.
We disclosed that in the listing. Otherwise, we probably would have gotten more like $20 or $23 for it, right?
Right, exactly.
We sold this skirt by Kensington Square for $22.95 on eBay.
Yeah, so this was just a vintage skirt. I think it was from the 90s maybe. It actually had a matching blazer, but we listed them separately, or we haven't listed the blazer yet. So I was surprised that this sold as quickly as it did. It sold in just a couple months, which I wasn't really expecting. I was kind of thinking I would have to sell that on my Instagram.
We sold this sweater by J. Joe for just $18 on Poshmark.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
But Poshmark, we don't have to pay any on shipping, so that's great. And $18, that was an offer that was sent by our bot. So Posher VA sent out a 10% offer on a $20 item, and that's what got that sale. So
yeah. J. Joe, bread and butter. I mean, we continue to pick it up if it's cheap enough. We sold this polka dot nightgown by Soma for $13 on Poshmark.
Yeah, so this one had a good amount of wash wear on it, meaning that it was kind of faded. Like you could tell that it had been washed many times. And so that's why it sold for so little, but it did sell very quickly, which is why I accepted the offer, because it's always good to get those fast flips, things moving.
Yeah, sold in 5 days, $13. Soma is one of those bread and butter items that we can pretty much depend on that'll sell pretty quick. It's got a great sell-through rate too.
Exactly.
We sold this book called Santa's Magic Key for $10 on eBay.
I thought this was a pretty cool book. It had, the key still in there, so it hadn't been used really, and so I thought it was pretty cool. It didn't sell for as much as I wanted it to, but whatever.
We sold this silk jacket by Talbots for $25.80 on eBay. So it was pretty good. We got it from a garage sale.
Yeah, and this was very like 80s, 90s. I wasn't really expecting this to sell, but it was a good material, and Talbots is a good brand. And so I was surprised that this sold, but maybe someone wanted it for like a Halloween costume, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the 80s are coming back. So
I think she was surprised because I picked it up at the garage sale.
Yeah, not very trustworthy with style.
Hey, I know. I've been doing this long enough to know these things.
That's not true.
Okay, so story time with this next one. It was this Pendleton shirt that we sold on Facebook Marketplace. Turns out it had a hole. So we lost the money, we made the return, or we refunded it, and we told them to keep it. They said they were just going to donate it. We lost $9.28.
Yeah, it sucked.
The cost of good and the fee for the shipping, I guess.
This is hard because Facebook doesn't really have like a return policy in many ways. Like, I don't know if there's a way that you can go through Facebook to like do a return. We've never had that happen to us. But we figured that, just refunding them rather than having them send it back to us, like especially if we were dealing just person to person, we weren't, going to guarantee that they were going to send it back to us. So once we saw that there was a hole in it, we knew we weren't going to be able to resell it again, with that damage. So we just refunded the buyer.
Yeah. There's no point in getting it back and paying that return shipping. So it is what it is. That's just the cost of business. And this happened to be, something that we sold early in the week, and the guy got it before the weekend. So that's why we're including it in here. Otherwise, we get, returns and whatnot somewhat, well, I think less than 5%. So somewhat often.
Yeah, but on eBay, we do returns for fit. So those we don't really count because we don't it's not a free return. They do have to pay the shipping back to us. So we just relist those, and usually they sell pretty quickly after they get returned the first time. Right.
Otherwise, definitely pick up Pendleton. It sold for us pretty quick in one day.
But also just be careful with Pendleton, because it's the second Pendleton that we've had that someone has said that it didn't fit like the size that we said it was. And it says the size on the tag. So we know we're reporting the correct size.
And we provide the measurements. Yeah. So it's mostly on them.
But just be careful with the Pendleton. You want to put, like in maybe all caps, C measurements, because I don't know, maybe they shrink, maybe.
Yeah, because it's wool. Maybe the person before us, shrunk it a little bit. Because with wool items, we always steam it so that there's no shrinkage. We're very careful. There shouldn't be any shrinkage because it's not like we're putting it in a dryer.
Right.
So moving on. We sold this Maeve button-up top for $20 on Facebook Marketplace.
Another good sale because it was super fast. And Maeve does not sell like that for us on eBay and Poshmark. So maybe you should be listing your Maeve things over on Facebook Marketplace. But I'm not really sure what about this top was desirable enough to make it flip within one day. Maybe we just had it priced right.
We sold these knee-high boots by Clark's for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. There you go, Facebook Marketplace coming through.
Yeah, so this was another quick sale. It sold within the week. I picked these up because I know that these knee-high boots, especially the ones with heels, I think are really good right now during the fall. These were suede, so it had a lot of things going for it, so that's why we ended up picking it up.
We sold this lot of 12 assortment of craft patterns for $25.30 on eBay. Pretty good. This was, I think, our second sale.
Yeah, our second of the lots that we had with these patterns.
We had just $10 into this huge lot.
Yeah, so now we've doubled our money, and we still have a ton of other lots for sale, including the one that's like we have it listed for $300.
Maybe we'll take a $100 offer and just send it off, just so we can get rid of it.
Yeah, I think maybe we should lower the price on that one.
We sold this dress by Talbots for $18 on Poshmark.
A really fast sale, which was surprising to me. So I don't know what about this dress. It was wool. Maybe that was why it sold so quickly. I don't know. Just hit at the right time.
We sold these really cool platform Vans, white, for $30 on Poshmark.
This was a great sale. It was full price. And so someone just came in and bought it. And we had tagged this with Squid Game, because white Vans, they wear white Vans in Squid Game, I guess. I don't know. We haven't seen the show.
I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on it.
So, but these were just a cool pair of shoes. So we really liked them, and we were happy that they sold very quickly.
And it already got delivered, so they're right on time for a Squid Game cosplay for Halloween.
We pick up a lot of Vans, actually. So if they're in good condition, we'll pick them up. And we usually sell them for about $20 to $25. Yep. So we would recommend picking up Vans.
We sold this key holder for $16 on Poshmark.
So this we got free from a friend. They were moving and they gave us a bunch of stuff that they didn't want to move with them. And so this was one of those, but it had been listed for a really long time. Mostly because it didn't have any branding or anything like that. So I think I titled it like decorative key holder entryway, like trying to get as many keywords in there as possible, but I just didn't know how to describe it. It did finally sell $16. It's pretty good. We got it for free. We like that.
We sold this skirt by Postmark Anthropology for $18 on Poshmark.
Yeah, so this was one that my mom actually bought for me. It didn't fit right, so I put it up for sale, and it sold somewhat quickly within just a couple months.
We sold this slow cooker by Corningware for $53.65 on eBay.
So this we actually picked up from a Deseret Industries, the only one that is open in Houston, and that day we only picked up this and a pair of Beta brand pants, and the pants haven't sold yet, which is surprising to me. We've had it listed for a while. We've gotten a lot of lowball offers, and finally one that we could actually accept.
All things considered, with the shipping, we still made $24.02 on it, profit. Yeah, I don't know if we'd pick that up again, especially because there's just so much of a hassle to ship. We don't really like shipping big bulky things. Our business is not really built for it. So we sold these Levi's $5.50 for $26.10 on eBay.
Yeah, so this was another good sale. We have had these for a while. These were a size 48, which is why I think that they sold. But again, we've had those since February. So yeah, maybe don't pick up all Levi's. Be very picky on your Levi's.
We sold these really cool pie irons, $41.70. The buyer was all in. We made $23 in profit, so yeah, pretty fast flip too. We don't know a whole lot about it. We picked it up based on comps, and they were just really cool. We sold these Girl Scout vests for $19 on Mercari.
Yeah, so this was surprising that they sold really fast, just within a couple days.
It was another thing that you doubted me on.
Yeah, I was doubtful because people do collect like patches, like Girl Scout patches, but mostly older ones. Like these were from like 2017, so it's not like they're vintage patches or anything. But I think that maybe the person who bought them maybe wanted them either like they had a Girl Scout and you know this would be cheaper than buying, I don't know how much those vests cost like from the Girl Scouts, you know, or someone who wanted it for Halloween.
Oh, interesting.
So I feel like it was a good time to list them because you could wear them for a Halloween costume. You could dress up like a Girl Scout.
Yeah, I would imagine $19 is pretty good for all those patches. There were like 30 or 40 of them in total. We sold this really cool grandpa sweater for $24.30 on eBay.
Yeah, so we will always pick up, well not always, but nice looking grandpa sweaters with good patterns. We'll pick those up and they pretty much always sell, especially during the fall. This is a great time to pick up grandpa sweaters. People are always looking for them. I don't know why they don't just go to the Goodwill like nearest them, but I guess some people don't like doing that.
That's literally everything we sell.
I know, but some things are harder to find. You know, like some things, like you wouldn't, like you walk into any Goodwill in the country, I would think, and find a grandpa sweater. Versus some of these other things.
Cool design though.
It did have a cool design.
We sold this long sleeve smart wool top for $33 on Mercari.
Yeah, so this was a great sale. It had a huge stain on the back and it's still sold. I think because people wear them as base layers, so they really don't care what it looks like. They just want the warmth. Like they just, you know, it's so warm. It's all wool, so it keeps your body heat in, you know, wicks it naturally. So it really doesn't matter what it looks like.
We sold a bundle of 2 items on Poshmark. The first one was this Victoria's Secret bra, and the second one was this Athleta white workout top.
We love selling bundles on Poshmark. It's a great way to get rid of multiple items all at once. So we were really happy with this sale.
Victoria's Secret and Athleta are pretty much bread and butter for us. We'll pick them up, you know, if they're cheap enough.
Exactly.
We sold these Lucky brand booties for $31.30 on eBay.
Yeah, so these are a great pickup, especially for fall. They will pretty much always sell for around $25 to $30. And this sold really fast. I accepted an offer on it. And so it flipped within the day, which was awesome.
We sold another Soma nightgown. We sold it for $29.29 on eBay.
Yeah, so this one was in really nice condition. It was actually a really nice nightgown. It had long sleeves, it had a V-neck, and it had lace on like the V-neck and on the sleeves. And it was really long. It was a nice one. So I was not surprised that that sold as quickly as it did.
We sold this vintage cardigan for $12 on Poshmark.
Yeah, so I just thought this was really cute. I wasn't sure if I was going to sell it on Instagram or on Poshmark, and ended up selling pretty quickly. I took an offer on it because I just didn't know if it was going to, you know, have the attention after this one offer, so I just accepted it.
Yeah, sold it in a week, so we'll take it.
Yeah.
We sold this top by Porridge for $25 on Poshmark.
Yeah, so this surprised me. It was just kind of like a swing sort of tank top. I thought it was really cute, which is why I picked it up, but it sold for full price, which was awesome.
We sold this vintage sweatshirt that had Jimmy Stir on it. Sold it for $10 on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, so we thought Jimmy Stir was like a country artist, like a vintage country star.
Yeah, we also read it wrong, or at least I read it wrong when I bought it.
Yeah, I think we thought it said Jimmy Star instead of Jimmy Stir. Well, apparently Jimmy Stir is a really famous polka music star. So I don't know that I really had the appeal that we thought it was.
But it still sold. It had quite a bit of
and it had a stain
interest.
too. I don't know.
It had some interest.
Yeah.
You know, we had a few people asking about it.
Well, maybe there's a polka music revival going on right now. I'm not really sure. Polka music coming back in. We're calling it.
Okay, so we sold these boots by Sorel for $40 on Facebook Marketplace. This one was really nice because I couldn't get the, I guess, discoloration off of it.
Yeah.
But still sold pretty quick.
Yeah, they were water damaged at the top, like on the leather. But people need those nice boots, so they'll buy them.
We sold this new tag running top for $25 on Poshmark.
Yeah, it was by the brand Nike, and it was our first sale from our garage sale video from last week. This was awesome because I picked it up for just $1 and it sold full price really quickly for $25. So that was awesome. I maybe could have priced it up a little bit more, but really happy with that sale because it basically started us making money on that collaboration, which is good because we only have until November 30th to like total up the profit that we made from all the items that we picked up to win the competition. So we were off to a pretty good start.
We've got all of those items listed now, so hopefully we'll sell all of them quickly. We sold this floral top by Zara for $16 on Poshmark.
Yeah, so this is just bread and butter for us. We pick up Zara and it pretty much sells through, but not for very much.
We sold this top by Eloquii for $17.25 on eBay.
Yeah, so Eloquii is the plus size brand of the limited, and we'll pick it up sometimes, but only more substantial pieces because like you can see this one didn't sell for very much.
Okay, I was really surprised by the sale because it was a sweater that I kind of picked up by accident. I don't know, I thought that maybe it was a mistake at first when we brought it home, but we actually sold it for $27 on Poshmark.
Yeah, so I've never heard of this brand before, For the Republic. I'm not sure that it's really much of anything. I think it's a boutique brand, but I listed this for, I guess, $30, and it sold on an offer sent by our bot for 10% off. So that was a great sale. We didn't have it listed for that long, just about a month. I think it was a good style too.
Yeah, I think really also the mustard color. I mean, it's pretty good color.
Yeah.
We sold this Hoover Steam Vac piece. It was just a part for $25 on Mercari.
Yeah, so this was great. We picked it up. We went on a walk through our neighborhood and picked some trash. So this is great. We got it for free.
Yep.
Just on what we always do. We always go for a walk after dinner. So that was awesome. We're really happy with that sale. Hopefully those other parts will sell soon.
We sold these work pants by Ann Taylor for $20 on Poshmark.
That was just an okay sale. We've had those for forever. Actually was wearing them to work most days, and they're my only work pants. So now I don't have any work pants. So I was pretty sad with this sale. But I felt obligated. I had to send them out. I couldn't cancel the sale, so I did.
We'd rather have the money.
Yeah, so you'll see me wearing dresses for the foreseeable future until I can get myself a pair of work pants.
We sold these blue Crocs for $20 on Poshmark.
This was a guest sale, which you can tell because it says guest and then a whole string of numbers on the sale. So we were really happy with that. It means, we had some good SEO on there and people were able to find it without, having a Poshmark account.
Okay, so these last 3 sales were all Miss Me jeans that we sold for $28 on Mercari, $27 on Poshmark, and $30 on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, so we had actually picked up 5 pairs of Miss Me jeans, and spoiler alert, we actually sold another pair of Miss Me jeans in the upcoming week, but we haven't gotten to that yet. We picked up 5 pairs of them at the garage sale. You saw that in our last video.
Did you see it? You should watch it.
Yeah, you should, because they were driving a hard bargain.
Yeah.
So we spent $5 on each of them, but so far we've sold almost all of them, which is awesome.
Yep, they sold pretty quick.
Very quick.
We thought we would get $25 for each of them, but they've exceeded our expectations by, just a few dollars, but all of it counts for this competition.
Exactly. So we love picking up Miss Me jeans. They will pretty much always sell for us. They sell pretty quickly. And of course, these were very blingy, especially on the back pockets, and they had some flat pockets, which is always good, to really accentuate the booty. So this past week, we sold a total of 40 items. So that was a lot of items. We had a gross revenue of $909.59. Our cost of goods, so for those 40 items that we sold, was $82.27. And our net profit, so after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, we made a total of $577.81.
Pretty good.
Which is pretty good. It exceeded our goal. We have a goal of about $500 a week. We exceeded that. We would have made more money if we didn't have that return for the Pendleton and lost $9 on it, but oh well, what can you do? So we're looking forward to finishing out October, seeing how that does. It doesn't look like it's gonna be like a knockout month for us, but pretty good, pretty average month.
Yeah, we're reaching our goals.
For November to be a really, really great month for us.
Okay, so for the investment part of this video, we're just going to show you how we're doing. We're up over $100 now. I hope that it's motivating for you to see that our money is making us money. As always, this isn't investing advice. I don't want to spend too much time on it this week because I think this video is pretty long already. We're finally seeing this gain a lot of momentum. We've been at it for about 2 or 3 months now, and hopefully you'll see that as we put more money into it, it will just start to snowball. And again, we've decided to just do the total stock market index because we think that it's a relatively safe bet. This isn't exactly a get rich quick type of thing. It's a very slow and steady gains type of thing. Because if you wanted to, play the stock market, you can definitely do that. It's kind of a gamble that way, and it's fun, but we're really not into that. That's not really our risk profile. So we're just doing this and we're showing you our experiment and our progress. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Our first community bolo comes from our friend Philly Flipper. It's Paul. He sent us this 8-track tape. It's by Rush, the album Signals. He got it for 10 cents and he sold it for $60.
Wow, that's amazing. That is the dream.
Yeah, that's crazy. 600 times profit. That's nuts. After fees, he's got at least 500 times the profit, and we love these returns. We are definitely going to be on the lookout for these rare type of 8-track tapes. We're always looking into getting to media and stuff. We're at least looking up comps. I hope that you are too. We're not big on media, but we pick up, just a few things here and there once in a while.
Yeah, when we find something good.
So thank you for sending that over to us, Philly Flipper. Hey, you should definitely check out Paul. He has been one of our, great friends, at the very beginning, and he has encouraged us, and he's always been so good to the entire community. He's been doing really awesome in his latest videos, so you should definitely go check him out. He does a lot of garage sale videos, and he is having a lot of success on his YouTube, so you should definitely get on that train and help him get, up to 10,000 subscribers, hopefully within the next few months, because he's starting to blow up. He's just a friendly dude. We have so many great things to say about him.
So our next community bolo comes from Joelle over at Housewife Thrift, and she sold this pair of running sneakers by the brand On. It's either On or On Running. Different platforms have it different ways, and these were the Cloud Dip Desert Clay sneakers.
Yeah, we know these as On Cloud running shoes.
Yeah, that's the way that we've always said it. But she sold these for $62 after being listed for less than a week. So definitely, if you see these out, you should be on the lookout for them, because we've sold some that didn't even have insoles on them.
Yeah, and they had a mark on them, or they were kind of messed up. I think we sold it for, $35 or $40.
Exactly.
So they're pretty sought after.
Yeah, so people love these. They're super lightweight, which I think is why people like them. So they're super easy to run in. And you should definitely check out Joelle. She is over on Instagram. She does lives with her hauls. So if you like seeing hauls, you should definitely give her a follow. She documents all sorts of things with her reseller life, not just reselling things, but, the rest of her life too. So she's so fun to follow along with and to just get to know over on Instagram. Thank you, Joelle, for sending that in. That is a great bolo, especially one, that people might be able to find out in the wild. Those are pretty common. I feel like if we found it, you might be able to find it too. Right. So thank you for sending that in. We are just so grateful for everyone who sends in community bolos. We love getting them. We love seeing all the different kinds. So if you have one, think about sending it in to us. You can message us on Instagram or send us an email or email us below. Either way, we'll get you in.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. Leave us a comment down below how your week of sales went. If you are doing well with your sales, or if your sales are down right now, we would just love to hear how you're doing. And give this video a like if you liked it. If you like this kind of content, we would love to, just get those likes and feel like people like us. We love that. And subscribe if you aren't subscribed. We would love to have you as part of our community here on YouTube. And we just appreciate everyone who is subscribed to us and everyone who watches our videos. It means the world to us.
Keep that passion burning, y'all. We have really enjoyed, going through all of these with you. And our October may not have been all that great, but we're really, still excited about Q4. November is supposed to ramp up, fingers crossed. And then December will also hopefully be really great. So hopefully you're doing well. We're rooting for you. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Every time I think of these type of boots, I think of sorority girls. Is that part of their
Oh, look? Like the fall girl aesthetic? Yeah.
You're basic.
You're basic.
We sold this key holder for